Hi, this is Jon Mitchell, Mayor of New Bedford, and this is another installment of the Mayor's Weekly Update. So 3 items for you today, all different matters. The first is that this week we had a ribbon cutting for a new facility in the business park for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. Tonix Pharmaceuticals is a publicly traded corporation that is in the business of making vaccines. They make vaccines for COVID, for smallpox, and for a number of other viral diseases. They've done very well over the years. They do important stuff, and they are setting up shop here in New Bedford. What's significant about it is, a number of things. So at first, they're creating 70 well-paying jobs at the site of the business park, which is great. So there'll be some, and they're still hiring. So just let the word go forth about that in case anybody's interested. But separately from that, it's a company that's doing stuff that is of global importance, for reasons that we're all familiar with now. The research they're doing on vaccines, vaccine development is something that it may well turn out to be something big globally at some point. So it's exciting that it's happening right here. The third thing is that they're opening up a research facility. What's significant about that is this. For years we've tried to get research facilities here, and we've had to compete against the likes of major cities like New York and Boston, and the reality is that oftentimes we've lost out because companies have felt like we don't have the workforce that they need to be competitive. This is different because they're saying, you in New Bedford, you do have the workforce we need, and therefore, and the lower cost of living and all these other attributes that we have here. And what we hope that will come out of this is our ability to sell the city to investors. If there's a company that wants to come here and is wondering whether we have the workforce necessary for them to fill up all of their occupation, all their slots, and to compete effectively, the answer is yes, we can. And just take a look at what Tonix Pharmaceutical has done. So in the main, this is a really significant development. We really appreciate the company for its willingness to invest here. The second thing I just want to talk to you briefly about is we have launched the Summer in the Park program, which is a program that effectively extends out the school year meal program for kids who are eligible. And that's just about everybody in the city, every kid. So the idea is that during the school year, kids get the meals they need in school, but when the school year ends, as it just did this week, we need to fill the gap over the summer. That's where this program comes in. So go to the city's website, take a look at where meals are being distributed. They're being distributed in lots of places all around the city. For most people, these sites will be within walking distance of their home. So we just want everybody to take advantage of that resource. We want kids to be able to get outside, play, have a great time in our public spaces, and also get nutritious food as well. The last thing I just want to say is we announced this week the support for a set of really important housing developments. We're putting a little over $11 million into new housing projects around the city. These are projects that have units that people of various income levels can avail themselves of, and they are in a number of places in the downtown as well as along County Street as well. And so these are all developments that together will be worth about over $70 million in total project costs, and will create about 150 units of housing. So we've talked about housing before. Housing is a growing challenge for us here in New Bedford. It used to be a big city problem entirely, but not now. We're having to deal with it, and although we can't claim that we're going to solve the cost of rents in the city just like that, we are doing something about it, and the work that's being done now to make that happen will be part of an overall approach. So more to come on that, but we're really proud of those investments. They're happening now, and they will add vitality to all the neighborhoods they're in. With that, this has been the Mayor's Weekly Update. We'll see you next week.